is the way I live. Little boy still pushing big weight.
Oh, hello there, America. I didn't see you sneak in. I was just catching up on my readings of Huckleberry Finn. Let me introduce myself. I'm a white Morgan Freeman, and tonight I'll be the guest host on MTV's Punk'd. For tonight's show, we'll be heading to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for a special schoolyard edition of Punk'd, where we'll be punking a Canadian foreign exchange student. We'll start by having my friend Alec call Keith Small and convince her that Keith needs to make up a fake Flatus challenge or else he will fail out of chemistry. The final phase of the plan is to have my assistant Mitch fake as a librarian and help Keith compile knowledge about Flatus. This knowledge will be helpful to Keith, but in no way will it help him solve the Flatus challenge. At this time, I'll be turning my duties over to Ashton Kutcher.
Hello?
Hello, is this Keith's mother?
Well, you better bet your bottom that it is.
Good, good. I'm Miss B, Keith's chemistry teacher, and I'm calling to let you know that Keith has not been in class and he's missing a ton of work.
Doggone it, Keith. I'm gonna have to pound that boy silly.
Alright, we've got the fish hooked. Now let's reel her in.
Well, don't do that. Just make sure he's here next week for the Flatus challenge. It's a requirement, and it's pretty neat.
Trust me, Keith will be there. Keith, stop playing those video games! What are you doing? How come you have not been going to your chemistry class? Your teacher called me.
We're learning about farts in chemistry, and we all know that us Canadians don't fart.
I know. Go to your school library and check out some books, and maybe your librarian can help you learn about it.
Oh,
And
I'll try, Mom, but
if you can't do it, I'm going to get a large American man to just fart on you.
History of Flatus by Ben Dover. Flatus for Canadians, eh? By Justin Bieber. This isn't even helping.
I think I can help you. So what is it that you want to know?
Well, I guess to start, what is Flatus?
Well, flatus is a gas produced in your stomach and intestines as you break down food. Normal people pass or fart this flatus out around 6 to 20 times per day. This flatus or gas from meat and eggs tends to smell bad. However, gas from fruit and vegetables tends not to have an odor.
Well, what causes this gas?
Well, actually, there are two areas that cause this: external and internal. And the external source is swallowed air. And as you know, approximately 20% of air is made up of oxygen, and 80% is made up of nitrogen. And 20% of the oxygen is absorbed in your digestive system, which your body uses. However, the other 80%, the nitrogen, becomes the main component of flatus. And this shows the law of conservation of mass, a fundamental principle of classic physics that matter cannot be created or destroyed in an isolated system. This means that even though the nitrogen is going into your body, because it doesn't use it, it exits as the flatus and the mass is conserved in your farts. And the second source, the internal source, are the gaseous end products of digestion. They vary with diet and are mostly made up of hydrogen and methane with small amounts of carbon dioxide.
So then why is this Flatus notoriously stanky?
These objectionable odors are due to the gaseous compounds formed with sulfur. Sulfur has 6 valence electrons and wants to gain 2 in order to form a stable compound. Because of sulfur's rotten egg smell, these gaseous compounds make up the overall smell of farts.
Finally, the Flatus challenge. Deborah has 7 apples. She gives Ben 3 apples. After the transaction, she farts. Calculate the number of moles per stank at STP. You have 10 seconds to complete this challenge. I'm Canadian. How does he expect me to get this?
Alright guys, this prank's over. Let's move in.
Are you Miss B?
No, but I am Ashton Kutcher.
And you just got punked! Yeah! Yeah, he's got
This clip was brought to you by the good people at Arby's.
Cuando vivo solo sueño un horizonte falto de palabras. En la sombra y entre luces todo es negro para mi mirada. Si tú no estás junto a mí, aquí tú, en tu mundo, separado del mío por un abismo.
Pumped Flattest Challenge, Scene 1, and action.
You just that rock.
I almost got hit in the face with a rock one time.
I remember you had a black eye for about a week and a half.
Look at that anthill. That's a real neat anthill.
How neat are those ants?
How many ants live there? Probably a lot of ants.
They're fire ants.
Do you think they fart?
They're probably...
So what is it that you want to know about? People pass as flatus, or pass gas, also known as farting. Stop!
You miss Pete?
No, but I am asking.
I was freaking saying it. It's too hard.
It's not me, he keeps laughing.
No, it's you.
We all know that us Canadians don't fart.
I know that us Canadians don't fart. But if you can't do it, I'm gonna get a large American man to just fart on you.
Canadian.
Yeah, you are.